the cat was out there in LA, fancy schmancy event last night, debuting Sunday Red.
3 words, right?
His new line with TaylorMade, 15 stripes for 15 major championships. I'm not sure if that spells out Tiger somehow. All the design in there. I was trying to piece it together last night and I couldn't.
I think after the Waste Management Phoenix Open on Friday, you might have been able to find it in there somewhere.
For sure. That's a great call, Mark.
That's fair. And I think the big thing from this is, why is it 3 words? And per the website, let me read it out for you guys. The word mark appears as 3 words for a simple reason. There is a special power in 3s. I didn't know that personally. Calling it Sunday Red was a fun way for us to create something completely different and unexpected. You got that right. Born from a love of being outside in the sun, the joy of playing golf during the day, and a special red being the brand's power color. As soon as Sunday Red was placed on a garment for the first time, it just looked perfect.
So I have 2 observations, Patrick. This is for you. First off, I'm a big to me, numerology is a thing. I'm all about 2s. Rory McIlroy is all about 2s, incidentally, too. Pardon me, the extra 2. But Sunday Red, is there more than just one color to the shirts? I mean, are these like Sunday blue or Saturday blue and Friday yellow? Does it work like that or not?
I do not believe so. I believe it's just the brand is Sunday Red.
Okay. So it's more than one color, because look, I think it's pretty cool. I like the Tiger logo. It smacks of the old Slazenger logo. Maybe I'm thinking myself.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, that's right.
Yeah, but I see that Slazenger feeling over there with the wildcat, the tiger, or then I guess that was the lynx or the cougar or something. But I had no idea that Sunday Red was 3 words until you filled me in, and I get the meaning behind it.
Okay, Kyle, instant reaction from you?
Well, one, I'm not smart, but I don't see the 15 stripes.
I try to count them too. I had trouble. I never really got 15. I got like 13 one time.
I got like
18 another.
Yeah. Because are you counting the white or the red? Right. Again,
you've got me so discombobulated right now. I can't see it either.
Yeah, it's I believe them. Like, I'm just going to trust them on that. I think it's cool that it's 15. I think this, Patrick, I think this was a case of, listen, naming things is very, very, very difficult. It's really hard, and everything sounds stupid whenever you present it. We've talked about this with Live, right? Where, you present the Orlando Magic or the Oklahoma City Thunder, and you're like, well, that's the dumbest name in the world, but then you just get used to it, and it becomes part of the lexicon. That having been said, this feels like a case of too many people trying too hard and basically too many people touching a thing. And it's like, well, we gotta make it 3 words, and we got to split the first word, and we got to do 15 stripes. And I think you could have just made this a lot less complicated. Like, why not just almost like, I get that there's probably rights to the what's the Tiger head cover, Frank.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe there's a rights issue there. I don't know, but man, that was kind of cool, right? Like, you could do something that's kind of a facsimile of that and call it, somebody texted me today, like, why not just Roar, for like a Tiger Roar, it feels unnecessarily complex. And I'm with Mark. I actually don't, I've seen the logo in some different contexts, and I think there are some contexts where I'm like, oh, I kind of like that, but I don't know. It just feels like they could have kept this a little bit simpler and made it, it's just not very cool to me.
Here's what I'm seeing, KP. Like Nike, when it began, used to have Nike written inside of the swoosh to develop or to introduce the brand. Now the swoosh stands alone. I'm sort of feeling the same thing here, where eventually Sunday Red underneath this tiger goes away. But here's what's curious to me, right? Because Tiger has 15 majors, hence the 15 stripes that I still cannot count.
Same.
But now, is he sitting in meetings going, all right, I get it, 15 stripes, but what are you guys writing me off? There's not a 16th in me. And if so, if I pull it off, do we elongate the tail just a touch more to get the 16th on there? Or, I mean, that to me, where all of a sudden I'm like, what are we just decided that he's got the book closed on major championship wins with this logo?
Well, I think he addressed this, Patrick, didn't he?
Yeah. Per the people on the grounds, they're going to completely redo the logo and add the 16th stripe if it ever comes.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, we all learned something good.
But I don't know if he was joking. Yeah, again, Mark, like I feel like it's a little bit unnecessarily complex, and I can't do the 3-word thing, you know. And I'm somebody that created a stupid brain called normal sport, so like I'm not one to judge, but it just, I don't know, just do less.
What do you guys think of the crowd out there who would much prefer a silhouette, you know, a la Air Jordan from like an 05 Tiger instead, the uppercut?
I mean, I would be into it.
Yeah, Mark?
Yeah, I guess I could go there. I'd have to see it. Right now I don't imagine it, but yeah, I'm with you guys.
Yeah,
I think it's hard because the tiger is such a, like, the actual animal is such a, there's so many things to do with it.
Yeah.
And somebody said it looks like a carcass of the Schlesinger logo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like the skeleton of a Schlesinger logo. Which is not great. That's not what they're going for. So I don't know. I'm no fashionista, but neither is Tiger for that matter. So
Well,
I
have to think that this it's going to go through multiple iterations, just like most logos do. I mean, this is the kicking off point, and we'll eventually have the throwback logo going on. But I also see my wife is in this sort of stuff, brand redesign and stuff, and I can see how the modern elements are built into this logo with the block lettering and the spacing and the almost the dead space between the stripes. So I sort of see it. I'd like to see them, to the question, have them both side by side, and then I could sort of go there and go, all right, this is the way I'm trending. But I do like I've always been partial to animals and stuff.
What, Patrick, what do you think? You're young, you're cool. Mark and I are not young, not cool. We have kids.
I think it's going to test the theory. Whatever Tiger puts his name on is going to sell. I don't think it's going to be as easy as his past endeavors, just because, one, he's a little older, 48, obviously. He's not in the prime of his career. He's not on TV every single week. He's going to be on TV probably, a max of 10 times throughout the year, like between tournaments, maybe obligations, maybe the PNC and whatever. Mm-hmm. And so I think that this is going to test that. I don't love it. I don't really find myself drawn to it, but like you said with Liv, and it feels like everything is cringy. Like no matter what you put out there first, people are just going to inevitably make fun of it. I kind of wish it was like a frontward facing tiger almost, not kind of the side thing.
Yeah. I think I agree with that.
I'm wondering what happened to the TW logo, because they must have spent fortunes on developing that thing too. And what's that, just all of a sudden going by the wayside?
Yeah, I thought about that as well, Mark, because Tiger does own that. That wasn't a Nike thing. That was my understanding.
I don't think that the TW is the best logo ever, but it was not. I think it was better than this, I guess.
The thing is, and this is to your point, Kyle, and I should have my wife around for this, but it was recognizable in the end. There'd been a lot invested into it. So if you ask any golfer, if you had to just put that logo on the screen and say, what is that? They could name it for you. So there was the brand recognizability to the thing, which made it worthwhile. Now, all of a sudden, it's just gone, and we've got this what do you call it? The carcass of the Schlesinger logo.
The skeleton of the Schlesinger skeleton.
Yeah, I'm interested to see the pricing on everything. Like Tiger said, no one is doing cashmere hoodies. even though I'm pretty sure everyone's doing cashmere hoodies right now. I think the
wasn't Nike doing cashmere hoodies?
Yeah, like Rory's been wearing cashmere and he goes, no one's doing cashmere hoodies right now. The shoes are another interesting aspect. I know Josh just had it up where I think they want to get them out to him by the Masters. I think they poached a couple people from Under Armour shoe department as well. It kind of looks like, honestly, like a TaylorMade driver. It took some inspiration from that almost, from that one and from the pictures from Riviera today. So
yeah, it just one thing that I noticed I don't know if we have any pictures from Riv today, but the pants don't look good. The pants look like Dockers that say Sunday red, which is not what it's not what you're going for.